Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. This time it's a Showdown live, but it's a little bit different than any other one. It's kind of themed, I guess you could say. I'm using a variation of my UCL team. Basically, if you guys haven't been following the UCL, I recently won, so I guess I'm the champion or whatever. So I made a team to ladder on Showdown, the all-you ladder. So first off, we have my Esu Ninja, my Focus Sash, Selgor with Spikes, Encore, Final Gambit, and HP Fire. Final Gambit's only to block Defog. It's literally only to block Defog. Otherwise, I would have put max HP so I can get rid of Pokemon. But it's only to block Defog. I have HP Fire for Scizor. However, HP Ice might not actually be a bad option because Landorus and stuff. It would be Scizor and Ferrothorn versus Landorus, getting up rocks. I guess anything else. Yeah, I like HP Ice. Well, let's try HP Ice. I don't think it kills Landorus, but at least it also weakens lead Chomp. We have the captain of the Bronx Beartics, my Manaphy, with Tail Glow, Scald, Energy Ball, and Ice Beam. Big Bird, the Assault Vest, Torn T coming through. I just needed this to sponge Dracos and stuff like that. We have Heat Wave for Scizors and Bisharps and things like that. Weavile, I guess the ace of the Bronx Beartics, Zeph, with knockoff, Ice Crash, Ice Shard, and Poison Jab over low kick. Even though I'm a little bit weak to Bisharp and opposing Weavile, I want a Poison Jab because Clefable can 6-0 me. We got Hard Body, my Reuniclus, Trick Room with Energy Ball, Hidden Power, Fire, and Psych. The reason I have Energy Ball over like Focus Blast or Shadow Ball is because one, Big Bird deals with any of the Lotties. That's all that Shadow Ball really hits besides like a rare Celebi. And two, Energy Ball weakens Rotom enough for Weavile to potentially clean up. So the game plan is always win with Weavile or help Manaphy sweep up. And then of course we have Fabio, the original Fabio set, Rest, Talk, Dragon Pulse, Volt Switch. So pretty excited to ladder with this team. I do want to, however, before I start laddering, and you guys can skip ahead, I probably won't put an annotation, but I'm sure you'll find one. I want to, give a shout out to the people who gave a lot of fan art, especially during the final weeks. Because SubHub ended, I wasn't really able to show it off. But first off, we have the picture of the captain of the Bronx Beartics, really nice, by Coda TCG. Really nice picture. Thank you so much. Dennis, he said that he was inspired after the UCL to start drawing again. So he drew the team, the entire team of the Bronx Beartics, and I love it. Love how he has this on top of Manaphy. And then Weavile, of course, looking nice and strong. Ooh. It's like a champion, a champ's type of like sashes and stuff like that. I love how Blunder too has like immaculate around it. That's amazing. My boy Dom drew a lot of pictures. A nice picture of Zeph, a Selgor, and Manaphy. We have another one right here of the game where I played Cuddle of Death, where Blunder used Magic Coat turn 1, and is this what it feels like? And then Magic Coat the Sticky Web back. But yeah, another game versus her as well. Another picture from versus her is where she had Calm Mind Latias, which got rid of 2 Pokemon before I was able to get rid of it. And another picture, I love how he has a shadow of Jamads right here, of Dugtrio, when it trapped Magnezone. He has a great imagination too. I love these pictures. It's holding a gun, it says Arena Trapped. It's awesome. And then we have another picture of Rhydon just holding up Clefable, being the superior ground type. So some awesome pictures by him. Thank you so much, dude. Jordamon recently sent in the picture of Fabio holding like a championship trophy or a gold trophy with a Manaphy in there. Awesome, dude. Lucario, I think that was his name, Lucario, not Lucario. Put a picture of like some of the MVPs, I guess you could say, of the Bronx Beartics. Definitely Hard Body, Fabio, Manaphy. Yeah, that's awesome, great drawing. He also sent another drawing of this was Halloween themed. So it's a little bit darker, I guess you could say, but it's really cool. It has like Whitney, and it has like a scary looking Miltank eating a Rattata. Then Central Plaza drew a picture of Fabio and Manaphy just chilling. I love how Whitney's over here. It says I'm tired above. I wonder who says that. I definitely don't say that. And then he drew another picture of kind of like the final matchup between myself and Dan. So we have not only the lineup from the Bronx Beartics, but we also have the St. Louis Rampardos with like Mesprit, All-Star, Tangrowth. This is an awesome sketch, by the way. I think anybody who draws is just That's crazy that people can draw so well. I wish I had that talent or that skill. Reckless Buffalant drew a nice picture of Fabio being charged up, going Super Saiyan. Thank you so much. And Suicide Faction drew a picture of. I think this was in regards to people saying, "Oh, you should have run Scald. You should have ran a Lumberry on your Manaphy." Whenever it kept getting hacks. So this is an awesome drawing. And thank you so much, guys. All of you, honestly, I very much do appreciate it. And let's just get into this live. So I definitely have. Oh God, why do I have this guy as my turn 1? I love how he turned on my joint for me too. Why do I have this guy? I lose to Chansey. Maybe. He always leads off with his Heat Ran, and no matter what, he gets up rocks. I'm just gonna lead off with a Selgor. Honestly, he always gets up rocks no matter what your lead is. If you lead Keldeo, he's gonna get up rocks too. See? I mean, obviously I couldn't threaten him, but I'm just gonna go for Encore right here. Leave him into rocks, and I think what I want to do, I don't have HP Fire anymore, so I'm gonna go for another Spike as Skarmory is gonna come out, and Skarmory is annoying. Torn T just destroys his team. Good lord, I'm gonna get up another Spike as he's gonna get up his own Spike. I don't think he has Defog, honestly, so I want to just go for Final Gambit, just to, if he does have Defog, to prevent it as he goes for another Spike. That's completely fine. Yeah, Torn T just destroys this guy's team, so I'll be able to go right for knockoff, knocking him out, and Skarmory is gone. It did have a Rocky Helmet, so I do take a bit of damage right there. What is he going to do? He's going to go out to his counter, which is Venusaur, or Heat Ran. Heat Ran could be a little bit annoying, I guess. I do have Hard Body, though, with Regenerator. I'll just be able to U-turn on out of there, breaking his balloon, and making him weak to Spikes, of course. So we're just going to U-turn on out of there, like I said, and honestly, Fabio is not a bad play at all, because I can just rest up on this dude, Mega Evolve and rest, and like wall his entire team. Expecting him to go for Toxic right there. I didn't want to go directly into Reuniclus depending on what his set was. I don't think he has Earth Power on this set, so we're going to Mega Evolve and rest as he goes for the taunt. Oh my god, Fabio just got predicted. But does that even matter? I'm not entirely sure if that even matters, because part of the reason I also didn't want to go out into my Reuniclus was because it does not have a way of hitting him at all, and this doesn't have low kick either, so I gotta go right out into my my Manaphy right here. I'm just gonna fire off a Scald, half expecting him to want to stay in, just go for Toxic or Taunt. If I burn Venusaur, that's cool too. Yeah, he always stays in versus water types no matter what. Like, no matter what, this guy will always stay in, so I will be able to fire off another Scald right here, knocking him out. I don't have to go for Ice Beam predicting Venusaur, because if I get a burn, obviously that's working in my favor. Chansey can definitely come out. However, once I go for knockoff, I think that Torn can sweep his team. He actually goes Keldeo right here. I'm just going to go for Energy Ball because he has a Subcom Mind Keldeo. I have played him a bunch of times, and all he did was take 25% more, and on top of the Stealth Rock damage he's going to be taking, then I'll be able to go for the knockoff for my Weavile. So he goes Chansey, which I do not mind at all. Again, getting off damage on Chansey is nice. I actually get a Spadef drop as well, which is pretty cool. I don't want to risk my my Big Bird getting Thunder Wave, so I'm actually just going to go for Scald. If he wants to go for Rest, that's fine. If we get a burn, it's nice. Stall him out a bit. Just do a bit of damage to him. Again, trying to win with my Torn right here, so wasn't he like Assault Vest Bishop? I don't remember. So I'm just going to fire off some Scalds on him, as he is going to go for Aromatherapy. However, Poison should be able to knock me out this turn, and I will be able to go right out into my Weavile, and if he switches out, great, then he takes that damage anyway. If he stays in, that's fine as well. I get rid of his Assault Vest, Eviolite, excuse me, weakening him severely, as he is going to go for Thunder Wave, as he does, and I'll just be able to go for Icicle Crash and do some damage to him, honestly. However, let's go for Poison Jab. I don't want him. I don't want, when I die, I want to make sure that Bisharp cannot come out, and he knows I have Poison Jab now, so I'll just be able to go for the knockoff right here as we get paralyzed. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Seismitoss right here, so I tried to go for Ice Shard just to get a little bit of damage off on him. But we'll be able to go out to my Reuniclus. Unfortunately, I think I lost now. If I didn't get paralyzed, I think it was okay. Especially if I got off that knockoff. He just keeps Chansey low. However, we're just going to go for Psychic right here, as he is going to paralyze me with the, oh my god, hard body. Yo, don't doubt this monster. We are able to 2-hit KO the Chansey, so he kind of choked a little bit. Well, if he gets up in SD with Bisharp, then he can win. However, I do have the Life Orb HP Fire, as he goes right for knockoff, which I am okay with. Yeah, I'll go directly into my Torn right now, and he'd go for knockoff here if anything. I don't think he'd go for Sucker Punch. Really don't, because he can live a hit. Wow, he actually does go for Sucker Punch. Alright, so what I was expecting him to do was to go for knockoff right there. And then I guess Sucker Punch was his best play regardless, so maybe I might have thrown this away. Sucker Punch might have been his best play just because it got off the damage. I didn't have enough regenerator turns to come back, so that was definitely my mistake right there. I'm going to go for Rest, though, just in case he doesn't choose to go for knockoff. He should go for knockoff right here, but I'm not sure if he would, because he makes some crazy plays. But that's going to be game. It's definitely going to be game, as he's going to be able to pick me off with the Sucker Punch right there. So let's get another game. It's okay. It's alright. He had Chansey. The one counter to my entire team. Nah, I definitely think I could have won that game. But Heat Wave would not have knocked out Bisharp. So I'm not sure what I could have done. Maybe sack Fabio. That way I still have Reuniclus in the back. But then again, if he was SD, I lost right there, so I couldn't sack Fabio. Oh well, we're going to move on from that game. And maybe I should put low kick on this thing. Then again, it doesn't matter when we fight hazards. I just wanted to put HP Ice over HP Fire because HP Ice weakens Garchomp and it weakens Landorus, which is nice for Fabio and also prevents like hazards. I don't have Timid Nature because there's no point. I outspeed everything prior to Mega Evolution, basically. So I like outspeed everything that's common in the tier. We got another game, and this guy's a really interesting team. Mandibuzz, Landorus. I think Landorus is actually... I think Seismitoad is actually Stealth Rocker. Why does he have like 5 Stealth Rockers on his team? So he leads Cetar. I guess this could be his Mega, but I'm just going to go for the Spike anyway. I should be able to outspeed Cetar if it does choose the Dragon Dance. Actually, no, I do not, because I am... Oh, thank God he's Brazilian. Okay, so in any case, we're going to have a final Gambit right here, as he's able to knock us out with the Fire Blast. However, we do have Fabio right here, which you can just go out into. I don't want to go out to anything else because anything else will get T-Waved. So I need to just Mega Evolve and weaken this Tyranitar a bit, so that way I can knock him out with Manaphy, as he is going to get up his rocks. I don't mind that. We're able to get off 25%, which is really nice, and we'll be able to hit whatever comes in with the Dragon Pulse. Thunder Wave, Fire Blast. Oh, he actually has Ice Beam. Okay. But he is really low now. So what we are going to do is we're going to rest, as he barely misses out on that KO. However, Sand is gone. Why does Fabio like beat his team, bar Mandibuzz and Gerard? Why does everybody have counters? Good lord, I'm a sleep talk right here. I don't want him Thunder Waving, predicting my Manaphy to come out. And if Fabio is Fabio, he'll get the Volt Switch. Unfortunately, Fabio does not get the Volt Switch. And we're going to make a little bit of an aggressive play right here and go directly to Manaphy. If he does T-Wave, then that's great. Expecting an Ice Beam, though. Can't even freeze us because we do have Scald on this one. And we'll be able to go right for Scald right here. Scald is my best play, no matter what, because if he goes Seismitoad, I can just click Energy Ball after anyway. And it also has that potential to burn Mandibuzz and things like that. Manaphy just destroys my opponent's team. Good lord. So Jirachi's going to come out. Interestingly enough. What would this do? Thunder Wave me? I'm not sure. I'm going directly into Fabio. What would you do? Try and trick me? Yeah, Body Slam. Same thing. Same thing as Thunder Wave, honestly. We're going to Sleep Talk right here. If we get the Dragon Pulse, that's cool. We'll hit Nidoking. We'll hit Seismitoad. I'm not too worried about either of them, though, because I do have my Weavile, which can actually sweep my opponent's entire team, as he is going to go for Wish. Unfortunately, we do not get the... we don't get the Volt Switch, so I'm going to fire off a Dragon Pulse, expecting him to like U-turn right here if he does have it. Body Slam Wish. I would expect U-turn and Iron Head. However, he does try and flinch my Fabio just to get that Wish. I don't really mind because I'm just going to go for Rest again. All he's doing, you can't paralyze an electric type, so I'm not sure what he's doing. But what we're going to try and do is sleep talk the Volt Switch. That way we can go right on to Weavile and knock him out with knockoff. So we're still getting Dragon Pulse, which is fine, It's completely fine. I just want... Fabio isn't... Unfortunately, this isn't Hita Fajita, so Fabio's not doing exactly what we wanted to do. Never mind, Fabio is still coming through, getting off the Dragon Pulse right there. I don't really want to risk anything. Hard Body has like the least chance of sweeping him. Well, I guess if I weaken this, but I need to get rid of Mana Buzz too, so... Yeah, I don't want him Stone Edging my Torn upon switching, so I'll sack my Reuniclus right here as he actually ends up going for U-turn. That's okay, because Landorus is in range of Weavile's Ice Shard, even if he gets like -2 for like 2 Intimidates or something. So Landorus is in range. Fortunately, this team does not have Stealth Rock, which is okay, I guess. Like I said, Fabio like walls a majority of his team. Jirachi, well, actually only Jirachi and Mana Buzz, but those are the two annoying Pokemon. So he goes Nidoking right here, and it's not really a Pokemon I want to deal with. I'll just fire off Psychic. I'll sack my Reuniclus. I don't want to go directly into Torn, just because it could be Scarf or something. I don't want him to kill me with the rock. So I'll be able to go right out into my Manaphy right now and just fire off a Scald. Scald will be able to knock out Nidoking after that Spike. And also if I get that burn on Jirachi, great. Also if I get a burn on Mana Buzz, amazing as well. So we are able to knock out the Nidoking. Nidoking was a threat to switch into. He obviously was not Scarf because we did outspeed him. It's probably Life Orb or something. As Jirachi is going to come out, and again, Fabio is the play of choice, and we'll be able to go right for Volt Switch, actually. No, we'll be able to go for Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse is our best play. He's probably going to go for Wish right here, as he doubles into Seismitoad. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you, bro. I see you. I don't mind that because we get Manaphy that can just come right in. Alternatively, we could go out into Torn, actually. I think Torn is better because we can knock off this Seismitoad, limiting its switch-ins to my Manaphy as well as my team in general. And yeah, just going to knock him off. If Jirachi wants to come out, that's fine. 2 knockoffs knock him out anyway. Like a knockoff from Torn plus a knockoff plus Weavile knock him out. I guess he could go Mana Buzz here if he wants to. Yeah, he does. Choose to go Mana Buzz. So we get rid of Mana Buzz's leftovers. And again, just U-turning directly into my Fabio will be great. Maybe he'll double switch as well. I don't think he can't beat Fabio 1v1. Like he literally cannot beat Fabio 1v1, especially with the leftovers gone. So go directly out into Fabio right now. If he has Whirlwind, it's a little bit annoying. Goes for knockoff. I'll just fire off a Dragon Pulse, honestly. Seismitoad comes out, we'll be weakening it. If Landorus comes out, we'll be knocking it out. Obviously, I think I burnt both of my turns of sleep, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I have 2 sleep talk turns. So Seismitoad is going to come out as we are going to get that wake and get off that. That does so much damage. Good lord. You got to remember that Fabio is just as strong as is stronger than Latios without any special attack investment. So to do 47% is ridiculous. So he's going to go for Earthquake right there. And I kind of want to keep up some offensive momentum and go for the U-turn. However, I don't see a reason not to Hurricane. Just in case he tried to stay in, as he obviously did. So we do some damage right there, and definitely going to go for knockoff. Knockoff knocks out Seismitoad. If he goes Mana Buzz, that's fine. If he goes Jirachi, I get rid of its leftovers. So I really don't mind that happening, and we still have just enough HP to dodge a Stone Edge. Not to dodge a Stone Edge, obviously, to take a Stone Edge. So Mana Buzz is going to come out, and once again, I can just go for U-turn freely. He doesn't have, this thing doesn't get Sucker Punch, he doesn't have Rocky Helmet, and Fabio can just come out and click Dragon Pulse, honestly, as much as it wants to. He does go for Roost. I don't mind that. I'm just going to go for Dragon Pulse because Dragon Pulse hits Landorus if that wants to come out, and it does knock it out from 48%. If Jirachi comes out, that doesn't matter because I can go for Volt Switch right here freely and then go for knockoff with my Weavile. He actually goes for Iron Head. This man's trying to flinch us. But we're Fabio, though. I hope that means something. It does mean something. It does mean something. So we get off the rest right there, which is really nice. Maybe he'll try and go Landorus. I'm not entirely sure. We're just going to go for the Sleep Talk and try and get a Volt Switch, as we do not. So if Landorus wants to come back out now it basically would be the best time. But we're gonna go for Sleep Talk one more time and try and knock out Landers with the Dragon Pulse. Come on, Fabio, come through. Come on, bro, you always come through. Yes, so we were able to knock out the Landers with the Dragon Pulse upon switch. And see, that's Fabio, always coming through when you need him. And that was the biggest threat left to the team, because at this point, I can just click Volt Switch, and if he wants to go for bias, then that's fine. I literally click Volt Switch, go directly into Weavile, and win the game. So Fabio coming through when we need it to. Now just to be able to go right out into my Weavile. I don't even have to predict his Mana Buzz. I'm not Blunder. I'll miss Icicle Crash anyway, so I'll go for Knockoff. And if he wants to go out into Mana Buzz, that's completely fine. He actually does not. So we're able to knock out the Jirachi, and Mana Buzz is going to come in. The Wish is gone because that was a turn for Wish, and I'll be able to just click Icicle Crash. And if I don't knock it out, then Manaphy knocks it out. So I won't be able to knock it out to Mana Buzz. We actually are Blunders, so we do miss. That's foul play. Misses out on the KO. That's okay. Fabio wins anyway. Holy crap, but we actually get a crit, so Zeph comes through with the crit at the end, as we will be able to go for a second Icicle Crash and knock him out, assuming we do hit, of course. You know, we do have that chance to miss, so that's going to be a good game. Blech. He said good game, so I'll say good game. And we'll find another game, so it's okay. We're 1-1 so far. I don't know though. We lost to that guy. Hasn't changed his team in like 3 years. Honestly, it's hilarious. Since XY came out, that guy kept using that team. I don't know why he plays. He always leads Heatran, and he always sets for rocks. Like, for 3 years, that has been his decision. Always leads Heatran, always set up rocks. It's Spadef Tran too, so I had nothing on my team that could Oko him. If you're thinking, well, then you could have, let off with your Manaphy and scalded him. No, it would not have knocked him out. Now, if Manaphy had Hydro Pump, or if Manaphy had Dynamic Punch, Confusion, maybe we would have beaten him. But we got another game. And unfortunately, this guy is a really scary team. Yeah, he really does. However, Ampharos can wall the majority of it to an extent. I can see Manaphy coming through. Unfortunately, we're not HP. We're not HP Fire anymore, so I can't weaken this or this. I expect him to lead off with Lopunny. However, we're gonna go directly into. I'm gonna lose to the UCL team. Good. We're going to go out to Fabio on the fake out because we do have that chance to paralyze him with the static. We got it. Not bad. And I'm going to go right for Volt Switch. I don't care if he has Landorus to go into. I don't think he go Landorus, honestly. He does have Ferrothorn, which is a pretty safe switch. However, Landorus is his play of choice. Did not expect that because it was so obvious. As his only resist, and he had this, which was pretty safe. Maybe Focus Blast was coming, so I go out to Selgor because if he's Scarf, he'll go for Earthquake, and it actually, yeah, that's Scarf damage. That has to be Scarf damage. So, go out to Torrent. No way that's not Scarf damage. And what we will do is just go for a knockoff right here. On Skarmory or on Lando. Stone Edge won't knock me out anyway, even if he is offensive. And the knockoff is great because we get rid of something's item. Fabio already doing what it has to do with the static, though. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. He's definitely going for... I don't think he let me get up a hazard right here. However, I don't really mind him getting up hazard, so I'm just gonna go for Heat Wave after that. It should be a solid 2 KO. He might go for Gyro Ball, predicting my Selgor. He chooses not to. Again, which is fine. Hurricane is fine right here. I don't want him to Thunder Wave me, though. Knockoff will not knock him out. Hurricane is just my play because if Azumarill comes out, I want to knock it out. I'm not scared of Belly Drum Azumarill because, man, if he checks it. Yeah, we'll just go for Heat Wave again, as he does stay in. So, we got rid of Ferrothorn, which is one of the things that can take on Fabio. Now, we only have to get rid of 4 more. Azumarill is going to come out. I love how it's named CTC. It's a pretty awesome name, not going to lie. I'm going to go for Knockoff because if he's Assault Vest, I get rid of his item. He's actually Choice Band. The reason I decided that play was because if he's Belly Drum, I also get rid of his Citrus Berry. And also, it's a lot easier to deal with now that he's not banded anymore. So, just going to sack my... I think Hard Body can win with Trick Room. I'm just going to sack my Aselgor. That way I can bring out my, my Manaphy and proceed to click Scald. I don't want to go for Energy Ball just in case he tries to go out to something to resist that. And either way, Scald plus Energy Ball should be able to knock him out, so I'm okay with that. I don't think he'd switch. Wow, he actually does predict the Energy Ball. Good play on his part. However, he's already in range of Energy Ball now, and also from Poison Jab from my Weavile, so I'm good with that. Gengar's going to come out. Do I want to lose my Water Resist? It's hard to say. I don't want him going for like Sludge Wave or something. Predicting my Weavile, and Torrent will go down at that range, so I'll be able to go right on to my Weavile now. And, well, Landline. He's definitely going out into his Scarm. But I'll go for knockoff regardless. Actually, no, Ice Crash is my best play as he stays in. So we're able to knock out Gengar, which is really nice. Something that definitely threatened my hard body. And if he wants to go Azu, that's completely fine as well. If he goes Azu, we'll be able to go for Poison Jab. Skarmory is also a good play. Yeah, though if you get rid of its item, I mean, Fabio does not care. Yeah, we'll go to Fabio. I don't think this might be Spike. That's so weird, running Spikes this plus Zam, but he phases me out into my my Big Bird, unfortunately, and I'm just gonna go for Heat Wave right here. As Azu is gonna come out again. Azu is in range. Oh my God, we actually get the burn. Lucky and bad. Well, you'd think Play Rough would happen, so I'm just gonna go for Hurricane. As we barely miss out on the KO, as Play Rough is going to come out. However, yes, he's free to spam Earthquake at this point, but a Trick Room Reuniclus does win. So I'm going to go out to Weavile first on the Lopunny, and we will be able to go out into yeah, Trick Room Reuniclus wins. Fabio does outspeed, so I'll go out to Fabio. Like with the para, it does outspeed, and I'll be able to take 2 hits. Unfortunately, he gets paralyzed right there. I'm just going to go for Dragon Pulse right here, trying to do some damage to him, trying to do some damage to Landorus more so. Because if I get off damage on Landorus, then I can beat it. Maybe I should have went for knockoff on the... I can beat it with Psychic. Maybe I should have went for knockoff on the Skarmory to get rid of its Sturdy. However, that does so much damage as he goes right for High Jump Kick. Does miss out on the KO. We'll be able to go for Rest right here. Landorus, you can see his Landorus coming out definitely, but we are able to get off that Rest right now, as he is going to get off his return. And what we are going to do is Sleep Talk this Dragon Pulse crit. Actually, Volt Switch would be really nice right here. If Fabio can get the Volt Switch and he stays in with Lopunny. We do get the Rest, however, as he goes for High Jump Kick and misses. Now, this is going to come out, and I'm definitely sacking I'm definitely sacking Fabio right now. So I'm going to sack it to the Earthquake. That way I can bring out Weavile and go for Ice Shard, which is my best play, because after that, even if Skarmory comes out, I'll be able to knock it off. So I don't know if his Skarmory actually has an item. What is he thinking about? My entire team's grounded. You click Earthquake, bro. I'm not sure what he's thinking about right here. Earthquake is definitely his best play. If he goes for U-turn and I and I get the Volt Switch on his Skarmory, that'd be sick. I'm not sure what he's really thinking about. Like I said, U-turn is his best play by far. Can't believe I got that burn on Azu. I'm so lucky. This is the UCL team though coming through for me. I love it. Yeah, so clicks Earthquake. As I will be able to go out to Zeph, and I don't even have to predict Skarmory because I can go for knockoff after that. Yeah, so I just go right for Ice Shard. As Skarm is going to come out, we'll see if he's leftovers or not. He is not, actually, so yeah, I'll just go for Icicle Crash then. As he is going to go for Whirlwind. I'll just fire off an HP Fire, as Landorus is going to come out. That's fine. I'll be able to fire off a Trick Room right here. And I think we win, because I click Psychic. Even if Skarm comes out, Psychic plus HP Fire does knock it out. Psychic also knocks out Landorus. So Hard Body is going to be able to come through, I believe, as we are able to knock him out with the Psychic, as Skarmory is going to come back out. And this is a Life Orb HP Fire. This is definitely going to be a 2-hit KO. He cannot roost stall us. As you see, he tries to spike up a bit actually, and we were able to come through. Good game, man. So the UCL team able to come through. Definitely got a bit lucky versus that Azumarill. We're gonna look for another game. Hard body though, doing what it does best and sweeping late game. And unfortunately, we have a one Pokemon that counters my entire. Oh my God! Look at his Pokemon. They all counter my team. Weavile has a field day versus his team. So can Trick Room Reuniclus. Unfortunately, I don't have Focus Blast. Manaphy might be able to sweep him as well. If he Scarf Hydreigon, that could be a little bit annoying. He definitely has a cool team though. Actually, it's just 6 threats. Oh, 5 threats in Hydreigon, which is also a threat, coincidentally. Are we playing Dan again? Say no more, fam. What is he saying? What does that even mean? Anyway, we're leading off with a Selgor because I can get up my hazards. Turned off mod join. I don't want people here. I'm just going to ignore spectators. Ignore opponent. Anyway, I hope this guy hurries up. I'm leading off with a Selgor. It looks like Landorus is his Stealth Rocker. Then again, I guess Metagross could be, but that's such a waste of a Metagross. It honestly is. Should I take this off and I'll just chat it, if anything. But I'm not sure what he's leading off with. Maybe lead off a Metagross versus me. Maybe Landorus. I could definitely HP Ice his Landorus, which is something. I'll fight you as much as I can. You think I won't? You never seen me on Hita Fajita? If I don't want people to join my game, I don't have people to join my game. That's how it goes. Yeah, get out of here, Gladiator movie. Movies. What's the point of joining if he's just gonna leave? Can this guy hurry up though? Honestly. I really think it's really hard to say what I want, what can win in this game. He does lead off with Metagross, which is a huge threat to my team, so maybe I should just like go for Final Gambit right here, but I'm gonna go for a Spike. It's not a Mega Metagross, it's more than likely Assault Vest, as he misses the Meteor Mash. I'll take that. So I'll go right for Final Gambit right now. If he didn't want to miss, he could have used Bullet Punch. So we're able to go right for the Final Gambit right now, as he is going to go for another Meteor Mash. And now what I can do is go directly out into my Torn. And Torn prevents a lot of his team from coming out. So unless he's like Cuss That Berry right now, if he's Cuss That Berry Explosion, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Unless he's Cuss That Berry, he won't be able to do anything this turn. Maybe he'll go for a Last Ditch Effort BP. That's my SU Ninja though, dodging those Meteor Mashes with his years of training. So I'm thinking his Landorus is his this definitely has Pursuit. This has to have Pursuit. Otherwise something just drops Dracos on his team. So I'm thinking his Landorus is his defensive Stealth Rocker, or it could be an offensive Stealth Rocker. However, Knockoff is my best play. Even if Charizard comes out, Charizard X beats me. So Charizard comes out in a bad position, but we're able to knock out the Assault Vest Metagross. Stupid chair, stop making these noises. We're able to knock out the Assault Vest Metagross, and Charizard is definitely a Pokemon I can see coming out and just sweeping me. Realistically. And it could be Zard Y, just because he does a Pursuit Trapper, but I think that's only because his team loses to Lotties. So it's definitely Zard X. It looks like it's Zard X. Oh man, this guy's a threatening team. Why do I just lose to that? Maybe I should have brought Rhydon so I don't straight up lose to Zard forms. But I could definitely see him going. I think Landorus or Charizard is the only plays. However, Landorus I can just knock off, or U-turn out honestly directly into my Manaphy. I don't think I have to knock it off, because what would come out after? It would be Latios, and I'd be able to Ice Beam that thing. So Landorus is going to come out. If he's Scarf, he won't be able to knock me out with Stone Edge. If he's defensive, we'll find out. I should be faster. He should be defensive. So able to go for U-turn right there. He's Rocky Helmet, which means he has no recovery, which means he's defensive. I'll be able to go right out into my Manaphy right now as he goes right for Stone Edge. That's great. The reason I say that's great is because he's not going to be able to go for Ice Beam. He's not going to be able to go for his... I say Ice Beam. He's not going to be able to go for Rocks this turn because I'm going right for the Ice Beam. That way I can knock out his Landorus. Also hurt his Latios just a bit. And Hydreigon. All Pokemon that Hard Body wants weakened. Excuse me. Weavile also has a field day versus this guy's team. But I'm thinking it's Scarf Hydreigon plus Life Orb Lottie. I think that makes the most sense to me. But he does try and go for that Stone Edge. Maybe after the knockoff damage, it wouldn't even knock me out. I'm not sure. I am max speed Manaphy though, and I will be over 80% after this turn, which means I can live a Draco from Lottie. And that's something I could definitely see him doing. I guess he can go Keldeo right here if he wants to try and pivot from the Ice Beam or Scald into Lottie. But yeah, Ice Beam is definitely my best play as he does go out to Lottie. So we do over half because we get a crit. Why am I so lucky today? Yo, it's Manaphy just paying back for the entire UCL season. But going out to Torn is really obvious. I think he might just double into Lanners, honestly. But I'm going to go Torn anyway. I don't care if he doubles into Lanners. Then he just gets up rocks. He doesn't double, actually. So he goes for Side Shock, which is nice because that puts him 100% in range of the U-turn. And that means I can go right back out into Manaphy and click Scald. I could definitely see him going out into Landorus just to get off the Rocky Helmet damage. However, there's no rocks up, so it doesn't matter because I have Regenerator anyway. And U-turn knocks out Latias 100%, so that's my best play, regardless of what he wants to do, especially after that crit. So I'll definitely be knocking him out. If Landorus comes back out, yeah, I'll be taking Rocky Helmet, but I'll also just be able to fire off an Ice Beam again. He has nothing that wants to take that at all on his team. Why is my counter to Zard X not Mega Evolving with Fabio and praying that Dragon Pulse KOs after I take a Dragon Claw? Why is that actually my counter, man? Anyway, I don't think he'd stay in with Latias. I don't think it's a good play. But if he wants to, that's completely fine. I obviously don't have rocks. That spike isn't going to help me at all also, but he does stay in, so I'm able to go right back out on my Manaphy. The reason I went Manaphy is because I want to prevent him from getting up Stealth Rock. Also, if Keldeo wants to come out, I can Energy Ball that. If Hydreigon comes out and wants to drop a Draco, I can Ice Beam that, putting it in range of Ice Shard from my Weavile. And, yeah, Hydreigon does choose to come out, so I'll be able to go right for Ice Beam. Like I said, putting him in range of Ice Shard from my Weavile. We'll actually see if he's Scarf or not, if he does outspeed me, as he is not Scarf. And he is able to drop a Draco on me. He does knock me out, so that leads me to believe that he is a Specs variant. Yeah, he's definitely a Specs variant. So I'll be able to go out to Weavile right here. And I really want to go for Knockoff, honestly. Like, expecting Keldeo to want to come out. But do I care if Keldeo comes out? Not really. I don't think I do. I'll just go for Icicle Crash. Yeah, I don't care if Keldeo comes out. Like, I have, like, a bunch of checks to that. And as you can see, Keldeo is extremely low. This might be Scarf Keldeo. See, part of me actually wants to go for Icicle Crash again, expecting him to predict my Tornadus and double into his Lanners, but I'm not sure if I can make that risky play right now, so I'll just go directly into my... Yeah, I'll go directly into it. As he is Specs Keldeo, good lord. What is my play? Play's only going for Hurricane. That's my only play. Hurricane, I don't think it 2 KOs Lanners. Alternatively, I could go for Knockoff and then Lanners comes out as I die to the Rocky Helmet. Then I bring out Weavile and get some kills, except a Trick Room maybe. I don't think Hydreigon goes down though. I'll go for Hurricane. Hurricane is the only play I think. He's definitely Specs Keldeo. You can tell by that damage. Then again, if I miss, I'm in a bad position. And he stays in. Well, if I miss and he stays in, then I'm in a bad position anyway. There's nothing else I could do about that. We'll just forfeit. We'll concede defeat. But we fire for Hurricane as Lanners is going to come out. And we do 50% on top of him being confused. So we're going to fire off another Hurricane. See if we can come through right now. Let's honestly see if Big Bird can come through. As we do land the second one, that means no rocks. However, Charizard is going to be able to come out. And I think we lose just to Charizard. So I'm going to U-turn on out of there. Go ahead into Fabio. I still want to keep this alive just because I can outspeed his Hydreigon and go for knockoff. I think Fabio's the only play, honestly. Well, I'm not sure, actually. If he's Zard Y, then okay, it's easier to deal with. He's Zard X, yeah, definitely. Okay. So, we're going to go to Fabio right here. on the Flare Blitz as, oh my god! Fabio comes through yet again! Good lord, with the static! As he went right for Flare Blitz. So, the thing is, if he tried to Dragon Dance up, I'd be able to beat him. And, because he went right for Flare Blitz, I'd be able to beat him because I wouldn't Mega Evolve and I click Dragon Pulse. And Icicle Crash knocks out Charizard from that range. So, Fabio really just came through. And, as that guy's just going to end up forfeiting. Oh my god, Fabio. Always coming through. Always. So you know what, we're going to end it right there. I hope you guys all enjoy. I definitely got pretty lucky in a lot of these games. However, that's just the bronze. Nah, I definitely got lucky. Games probably would not have went the same way had I not. Though he did choose to go right for Flare Blitz. So he did not only weaken himself, but put him in range of Ice Shard. Not Ice Shard, Icicle Crash from my Weavile. So let me actually calc that just to be sure I'm not talking just to talk. But I'm pretty sure he was in range after that Flare Blitz recoil. Weavile is no pushover, so it's actually a pretty strong Pokemon. Now let's see. Charizard X. This is a regular Charizard. Why? Why are you a regular Charizard? Maybe Charizard X. The Ice Crash does a lot. Well, he couldn't roost it off. And if he tried to Dragon Dance off, then Ice Shard knocked him out after that anyway. So, in any case, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free, of course, to subscribe for more Pokemon. I still have to do like a recap video for the UCL. That's something I'll try and get out later this week. And, yeah, guys, until next time, later.